In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college football games happening on August 31st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college football games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado State versus Texas. In the Week 1 lineup, an intriguing matchup features the preseason-ranked number 3 Texas Longhorns hosting the Colorado State Rams from the Mountain West Conference. This game will showcase impressive quarterback talent with the Longhorns' Quinn Ewers, who currently ranks 3rd in the Heisman Trophy race, facing off against Colorado State's Braden Fowler-Nicolosi. Fowler-Nicolosi led Colorado State's passing attack, which ranked among the top 20 nationally last season. The Longhorns, now preparing for their inaugural season in the Southeastern Conference, will be adjusting after losing several key players from their successful 2023 campaign. Running back Jonathan Brooks was drafted by the Carolina Panthers, and wide receiver Xavier Worthy found a new home with the Kansas City Chiefs. Together, Brooks and Worthy combined for 16 touchdowns last year. Texas will need time to integrate new talent, particularly on the defensive side where they have reloaded with transfers. This could give Colorado State a chance to cover the spread, especially if the Longhorns' pass defense continues to show vulnerabilities. Should that happen, Colorado State might find opportunities to score a couple of touchdowns and potentially secure a backdoor cover late in the game. While the Longhorns are undoubtedly more talented than Colorado State and should comfortably defeat the Rams, the upcoming Week 2 matchup against Michigan might influence their strategy. Expect Texas to rest some of their key players in the 4th quarter, possibly giving the Rams an opportunity to narrow the margin. Though Texas is the higher-profile program, complete with a national ranking and several household names, the betting line for this game seems inflated. Colorado State, with a seasoned roster on both sides of the ball and a quarterback who reportedly received interest from Georgia and USC, shouldn't be overlooked. While I'm not predicting a Rams upset, this line feels excessive, making the Colorado State Rams to cover the spread as underdogs our full game side pick. Points are likely to be plentiful in this matchup, and many might be surprised by Colorado State's ability to move the ball effectively against the Texas defense, particularly through the air. Last season, Colorado State covered a 60-point spread in 5 of their games, including a close 43-35 loss to Colorado. On the Texas side, 5 of their games also exceeded that total, including their final 3 matchups of the season. With both teams frequently employing pass-heavy offenses, the game is likely to be extended due to the clock stopping more often. In 2023, Texas averaged 46 points over their last 3 games, which were against tough opponents like Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, and Washington. While they may not reach that exact number again, 40 points seems like a reasonable target. The Rams possess enough offensive firepower to challenge Texas through the air. Colorado State's defense, however, will likely struggle to contain the Longhorns' offense, making the over an appealing bet. It wouldn't be surprising to see Texas surpass the 40-point mark in this game. I anticipate the Longhorns building a substantial lead and then easing off in the second half, which could allow the Rams to add to their score. Colorado State has managed to score at least 22 points in 10 of their last 12 games, regardless of location. Overall, I expect a high-scoring affair in Austin, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Notre Dame versus Texas Agricultural and Mechanical. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be making the trip to College Station, Texas, this Saturday night to face off against the Texas Agricultural and Mechanical Aggies, who are now under the guidance of their new head coach, Mike Elko. The Fighting Irish come into this matchup with a strong ranking, sitting at 5th in the nation after a solid 2023 season that saw them finish with a 10-3 record, including an impressive victory in the Sun Bowl. On the other side, the Aggies ended their 2023 campaign with a 7-6 record, closing out with a 31-23 loss to Oklahoma State in the Texas Bowl. Despite the ups and downs, they enter this season ranked 20th in the country, hoping to make an early statement. This game is easily one of the most exciting matchups on the Week 1 schedule, and I am eagerly anticipating how both teams will perform. Notre Dame may be dealing with some preseason injury setbacks, but they are still expected to be a formidable team this year. Securing a win here would significantly bolster their chances of making the college football playoff. Meanwhile, Texas Agricultural and Mechanical, despite having a new head coach, boasts an experienced quarterback and a strong home field advantage, which could play a crucial role in this contest. The critical factor in this game will be how effectively Notre Dame can move the ball on offense. Mike Elko, the Aggies' new head coach and former defensive coordinator, knows Notre Dame well and will likely have some strategies ready to slow down the Irish's attack. With Texas Agricultural and Mechanical's strong pass rush and the uncertainty surrounding Notre Dame's offensive line, Irish quarterback Tyler Leonard might struggle to find time in the pocket. On the other hand, Aggies quarterback Connor Weigman will be looking to make his mark on the field after finishing last season with a 69% completion rate. Given Texas Agricultural and Mechanical's stout defense and Weigman's explosiveness, expect the Aggies to pull away in the later stages of the game. Therefore, the Texas Agricultural and Mechanical Aggies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both of these teams showcased formidable defenses last season, ranking among the best in the nation. The Aggies, in particular, finished second in the country in sack rate and were also ranked in the top 20 for opponent third down success rate. Additionally, neither offense was particularly efficient in the red zone last season. With Texas Agricultural and Mechanical undergoing coaching changes and Notre Dame featuring some new faces in key skill positions, expect to see some early lapses in chemistry on both sides. As a result, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Fresno State versus Michigan. It's the start of the non-conference football season, and excitement is in the air as a team from the Mountain West Conference travels to the Great Lakes State to face the defending champions from the Big Ten. On Saturday night, the Fresno State Bulldogs will be on the road, squaring off against the number 9 Michigan Wolverines. Fresno State wrapped up the 2023 season with a solid 9-4 overall record, including a 4-4 performance within the Mountain West. They capped their season on a high note by defeating New Mexico State 37-10 in the New Mexico Bowl. On the other hand, Michigan had a remarkable 15-0 season, dominating the Big Ten with a 10-0 conference record and securing their first national championship since 1997 by defeating Washington 34-13 in the College Football Playoff's national championship game. This upcoming matchup is notable as it marks the first ever meeting between these two programs as Football Bowl subdivision teams. Both teams enter this game with plenty of new faces following successful seasons last year, and the changes start at the very top. Both Fresno State and Michigan are led by new head coaches who were interim head coaches last season. Fresno State brings back some key skill players on offense, which should provide some stability, but their defense, particularly in the back seven, could be a significant concern. Michigan, meanwhile, faces uncertainty at the quarterback position. Even the coaching staff hasn't decided on a starter yet, with Coach Moore indicating that the decision will be communicated to the team either Friday night or Saturday morning. One of the biggest challenges for Fresno State is the daunting task of playing at the Big House. The Michigan crowd will undoubtedly be electric as the Wolverines begin their journey to defend their title. Michigan's defense is expected to be formidable, and if their offense can consistently move the chains, they will be a force to be reckoned with. In the end, Michigan holds the upper hand in this matchup, but it will be an excellent early season test to gauge their potential. The Michigan Wolverines to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Last season, Fresno State games often went over the total, with a 7-5-1 mark in their 13 contests. Defensively, the Bulldogs struggled, allowing at least 30 points in 6 games and conceding at least 24 points in 7 of their final 8 matchups. Fresno State saw the over hit in 4 of their 6 road games. Meanwhile, Michigan posted a 7-1 mark on the over last season. After beginning the year with 4 straight unders, the Wolverines went on a 6-1 run on the over during the remainder of the regular season, though the under prevailed 2-1 in the Big Ten title game and the college football playoffs. At the Big House, the under was 4-2 last season. Michigan's offense might need some time to get in sync, even with talented players like Donovan Edwards and Colston Loveland in the lineup. It could take a few drives for the new-look unit, led by quarterback Alex Orji, to find their rhythm. This offensive transition could lead to a more conservative, run-heavy approach, which would chew up the clock. On the other side, Fresno State, though returning starting quarterback Mikey Keene, is adjusting to new head coach Tim Skipper. Keene had a strong season last year, but the Bulldogs' offense may also need time to adapt to the new leadership. Michigan's defense, anchored by standout players like Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant, remains elite. They excel at stopping the run and pressuring the quarterback, which could make scoring difficult for Fresno State. Historically, early season games featuring teams undergoing significant changes tend to be lower scoring as both sides work through their adjustments. This is especially true when a Power 4 team like Michigan faces a Group of 5 opponent like Fresno State. Considering the expected time of possession battle, with Michigan leaning on their ground game to control the clock, points could be at a premium. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.